Hey everybody, welcome back to Wizard Legend. We are fresh off of a loss, embarrassingly enough. Still excited. Did I just say excited? Yes, I did. My brain is a little bit broken. Been recording an awful lot today. I'm taking advantage of the fact that I'm having a good voice day. What are we going to do with it? Well, we're going to have a good run with, I don't know about these. Summon a trio of seekers that home in and freeze nearby enemies. I don't mind rebounding icicles. I think it's the best signature of our last three. If I'm leveling with you, you know I like bouncing blaze or whatever the heck it's called. I think it is called bouncing blaze. I don't know how I feel. Wow, that was dumb. Also, we only have 300 HP. Wait a minute, did we get the robe that is like just the confidence robe? The one that exclusively gives you a negative? That would be funny. I'm at the point where at least I can consider it funny instead of just like, oh, good, we lose for no reason. I'm willing to give it a shot. You know, we've had enough wins recently to make things a little bit more challenging on ourselves and thus, you know, increase the stakes for a potential victory. Why not? Why not? Hillary Duff words to live by. Don't stab me. Stop stabbing me. No. He hasn't earned it. This guy hasn't earned it. These guys have earned it. What a colossal whiff. I also can't believe it didn't kill that single enemy in the center. That's not a great sign, but I'm gonna comfort myself with the fact that, no, I dodged in the wrong direction. I dodged into the wall. Oh, what a bummer. I'm gonna comfort myself with the idea that our signature might not do that much damage, but it probably does a pretty slick status effect on anybody that gets in our way. Just trying to build the signature. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race now. I tried to dodge. I swear that to you. You guys all know the Spear Lords are pretty annoying. Relatively displeased with my performance here. But we got a long way to go. We got 318 gold. First priority. Usually, I look on Arcana as our first priority. The exception would be game-changing relics, of which there are myriad. Dude, I have a combo. We have our first Wombus. You always remember where you were. First kiss, first words. Probably don't remember first words. First Wombus. Here's the first Wombus of this particular run. Dude. I was just gonna say, Horned Halo, revive with low health when defeated, but consumes half of your current health when picked up. This relic is destroyed on use. Provided we can heal, we don't mind this, honestly. We'll maybe spend 100, and then we've given ourselves a revive. Spend 100 on the potion, I should say. So here's the Wombus. You right-click, send enemies out, take them back, and then by the time they're back, you have the Seekers that you can drop on them that freezes them in turn. Pretty solid. Whatever. I'm just glad we got hit by the zombie and nothing else. If we got hit by the sorcerer, I'd be real cheesed. Like I'm from Wisconsin. I hate the pits. That's all I ask. I'm so scared because, like, if they do DLC, you know it's going to be wind area. Maybe, like, wind area, chaos area. Those are the genre of Arcana, as of yet, that do not have, like, a biome. So I'm like, man, I hope the DLC has less pits. And then I'm realizing, how would you theme a wind area? Like, exclusively difficult platforming? So, your boy is a little salty about that. If there's DLC at all, of course. Will this work? Yeah, why not? More Hillary Duff references. Okay, you know what? You're lucky, mister. Let's try this again. Push him off. Push him off. I love it. I do not like Idealist Mirror. Armor of Resolve. It's like if you have low HP, you get more armor, I think. I'm gonna buy it just to, like, return our HP to a relatively good standard. And then we're gonna go for Arcana. And we have enough money to buy one upgraded Arcana, for sure. Full stop. Okay, come here. Dude, they seek, like, a lot further than I would have expected. Gotta be getting... Yeah, this is it. Alright, well, an upgraded Ice Seekers. Okay. Means we can't buy anything else, probably. Indefinitely. But what do the upgraded Ice Seekers do? Summons an additional Seeker. Alright. Well, I think we would have been better off with an actual, pickup. With an actual new Arcana. But this was cheap. And it does deepen our current pool of Arcana, so... This is a tough room right now. Like Ricky Gervais at the Laugh Factory. Tough room. We, I mean, it's tough, right? Like, 4 Seekers is really good. If they all target 4 different enemies, it locks them down. The majority of the time, it seems like it's not going to target 4 enemies. It's going to target the closest enemy 4 times. Now, the closest enemy may sometimes change. And that would be what I would consider the lucky situation. Most of the time, I wouldn't be expecting this to do much in the form of crowd control. So I actually think that even still, despite buying the upgrade, you know, it takes a big man to admit this. Ice Seekers don't seem like the right choice to me. Not anymore. There's a small price to pay. Oh, dude. Absolutely. So we're insanely low on HP. But this might actually allow us to compensate for our robe as well. Now I kind of wish we didn't buy the potion on the last floor, but, you know, how were we to know? Can't live your whole life thinking, what if? I think Tiny Alligator Heart might actually be, like, the best deal with the devil item in the game. You know, I'd like to add in the caveat that I have no idea what I'm talking about for the most part. Like, my understanding of item... awareness is in its infancy to an extreme degree. But for now, I really wish I were not fighting the Grand Summoner. That's the end of that line of reasoning. I really wish I were not fighting the Grand Summoner. He's a real piece of trash. Thank God. Okay, keep it going. It's partly also, and, you know, I said it a few times, we only have, like, 3 offensive Arcana, and some of them are kind of a little wonky to begin with. What are you? Gain signature charge when taking damage. Probably not great, but maybe okay. Hey guys, it's Gummy Vitamins, my favorite item in the whole game. What's up? It's your boy Wizard of Legend of YouTube.com, coming at you with another hot Gummy Vitamins run. I am somewhat interested, tantalized, entranced, you might say, by the opportunity to take Lotus Snowflake, or whatever the heck the item is called. Dude, I hate that room. Are you kidding me? We killed 1 at least. We just pushed this guy. Oh, there's several more. No. Thank you. Okay. So I would suggest we should take another sip of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion. I'm hoping... Thank you. I'm hoping we have an Arcana shop down here. We could perhaps buy an Arcana. And after buying the Arcana, which now we know is not down here at all, we could have gotten a teleporter, which would have prevented us from having to go back through the jumping puzzle. Excuse me. Apparently, I got on critical health by killing an enemy, thus making my maximum health grow, and my proportion of health that I had remaining was not good. Okay, fair enough. Where the heck? It must be here, then. I'm just trying to stall. It's not here. I Ah, there it is, next to the red shop. The thing is, I don't want to buy the potion until I've gotten as much possible maximum HP as I can get, because it heals you for a proportion. Yeah, it's the ticket. Alright, I'll buy an upgraded air dash, which I do not think is that valuable. And then, to be honest, I kind of want to buy some relics. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with one relic. I'm going to get the heck out of town. I'm going to bet on myself. Because if I had the chance, I'd ask the world to dance, I keep a betting on myself. One day that's going to become embarrassing, but nearly 30, not quite embarrassing yet. Plus, after we defeat this guy... Get the heck out of town. After we defeat this guy... New relic coming our way. New arcana coming our way, I should say. So this fight should be hard. We're gonna sneak in for, like, no damage there. That's better than expected, honestly. This fight's gonna suck, but we're gonna have more flexibility starting with our next fight. Like, our signature is the only thing that does any freaking damage whatsoever here. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. I'm glad we didn't buy the potion, because we're going to heal up fairly nicely right now. Our arcana is binary splashdown, which is, well, you see it for yourself. It's a gap closer, so I do like that. I don't know how well it synergizes. I don't know what its damage is like, but... So far... I wouldn't say I'm not complaining, but, you know, it's got some potential. I would like to have an AoE that destroys projectiles, like a swirling tornado if possible. Because then we can, you know, binary splashdown, swirling tornado. I don't know why I said it. Swirling tornado. And then the world's our oyster. Where are we at on gold? 140. So a pretty, like, relatively normal amount of gold for our current phase of human existence here. I'm just gonna let you guys, you know, try to make it through here. And if you can, more power to you. I'm very disappointed with the fact that I got hit there, but it happens. We're gonna lose our signature. I didn't even know we had it. Remember, we have one respawn. I don't want to use it. Yet. But I also don't want to be overly aggressive. Let me put it this way. I want to use it as an opportunity to play a little bit more aggressively in the hopes that by not having to buy potions at every available opportunity, we save money and we end up making our run better in the long term. It may or may not be how it's actually going to work out, but that's my methodology for now. I would say we are very deficient right now in many myriad ways, but like a highly in the Arcana category right now. We need a lot more Arcana, better Arcana. Phoenix Talon is more fire damage, or no, chance to burn. That's probably better right now. I think we do want Raspberry Cookie Box. More heals dropped. I can't believe I didn't get hit by the explosion there. More heals dropped is real useful. I'm hoping we'll be able to buy one more Arcana here, but it's probably no longer urgent, although it is still something I'd like to see. Dude, having an initiation is, like, extremely great for us. What do you have for me? Double toil. Fine. So we take double damage, but we've reduced cooldowns by half. This is extremely dangerous as well, but I love the idea of it. It's just very dangerous as well. Especially if you have 91 HP and 318 maximum HP. Ugh, Cardis Prime. Dude, I don't think I buy it. I don't think this is what I'm looking for on this run. Double Toil, by the way, did almost by itself, in my opinion. Well, like, combined with poor play, Double Toil contributed heavily, let's say, to a loss. So to pick it up again, you might describe it as very foolhardy, and I wouldn't necessarily disagree. And yet, here I am. And the winner takes it all, you know? I'm hoping that what's going to happen here is because we can use our initiation so frequently, everything's going to stem from there, you know? It's going to give us way more signature charges. What are you again? Duration of shock status effects. Oh, you know, you can just save some time in the future and say, I'm useless. That helps. You don't need to put any other description there. Useless except when the Relic Hunter shows up. Tia Carrere. Watched a lot of bad TV in the early 2000s. She didn't. I did. She was on the bad TV. Okay, I'm just being cool. Because I'm worried about the gates, like those grates, I should say, where the fire could potentially come from. Out of all those, I might be inclined to get the magic card, like the mystery card. You know what I mean. You're a smart person. Dare I suggest, as of right now, my plan is kind of exactly working as intended. I'm able to spam my abilities so much. Increases the number of summoned agents, but lowers their health. Not worth much. Yeah, again, like as mentioned, my strategy, as I saw it, is kind of working. Wow, I'm an idiot. There we go. I am able to spam my initiate and then all of my attacks fast enough thanks to Double Toil that, for right now at least, I'm creaming on him. Duck Duck Goose. That's right, I'm familiar with internet hip-hop. I'm gonna take Secret Wildcard. I'm gonna go back to our starting area. I still would like to buy the World of Coke. And after doing so, if I got some money left over, wouldn't mind picking up some Arcana. Even just an upgraded version of one of our existing Arcana that has not as of yet been upgraded, I'm okay with it. Dude, that's not bad. What happened? I actually think Double Toil has taken this run on a journey I never expected it to go on. A journey of sneezes. Bless me. Our ability to kill enemies has improved so much. And I gotta give it up. Like, it's Double Toil and also this Initiate. Like the... What is it called? Binary Splashdown? Yeah. Binary Splashdown is just actually absolutely crushing it. The fact that it almost kills these knights in one hit is just incredible. It seems to destroy projectiles as well. It also buys us, like, I don't know if iframes is really the right word, but we appear to be invincible during the attack. That's the first damage we've taken in forever. Dude, this is sick. I think we got a real chance now. And I was pretty negative in my expectations for how this was going to work. So I do see, oh, that was going to be a I Love Lucy reference, but I realized it's not the year 1940, so, yeah, dude, so, I think I'm going to take the Alchemist Stone. Gain a shield every time a charge signature is not activated and times out. Sure, you know what? See you later, probably. But also, we don't need you. We don't need you. I know I shouldn't be giving up all this stuff. All Chaos Gems are transmuted into gold. That is what we want. I know we shouldn't be leaving relics behind, but we really, really just don't care about those ones. So I see Blazing Inferno in here. My problem with Blazing Inferno is that it takes up a relic slot, and then it's used exclusively to empower one relic. Or, sorry, it takes up an Arcana slot, it's used exclusively to empower one Arcana. I do not think it is bad. What I do think is that we can do better with our final slot, especially because we're about to get one for free. So I'm trying not to be hasty. One more. Just like colossal misses right off the bat, but that's still good damage, considering how inefficient it was. Yeah, still fine. Just be cool. Using your ult. Only getting hit once. I'm gonna treat that as a positive. Let's be real. That fight could have gone better and it could have gone worse. Ultimately, pretty respectable. Dude, Tiny Alligator Heart has done some amazing stuff for us. Okay, so now I'm looking at this run, and I'm seeing something stupid and hilarious. With Blazing Vault and Binary Splashdown, can we not just ER our way to victory? You see what I mean? Like, we very rarely... We got hit, to be fair. It got hit to be fair. Got to be a renegade. I do the random run. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at, before I make another Vine Sauce reference and infringe on their intellectual property, is we got two real strong initiators here. And in my head, I kind of think what we do is just dive in and dive out over and over. Build signature that way. When they're on cooldown, use your other abilities. We did get hit. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't think that that was going to be possible. So I feel like a bit of an idiot. But I have no idea how this is going to work in other contexts for us. What I do know is that right now, I'm loving being able to handle just about every room by hitting them with a little E, following it up with a little R. Now, it would help us to maybe move after that, keeping in mind that we do take double damage. And this is what you play the game for right here. Little E, little R. Still gotta pay attention to what the enemies do, by the way. We spend a lot of our time invincible, though. We build signature like crazy. Again, we've hit this point. Our signature is generating us a signature. I don't know how that works, why that works, or if that's how it's supposed to work. But that's the way things are going. I'm not really the type of guy to be a squeaky wheel in this situation. I'm going to take my signature charges, be very happy with them, live my life. I can't believe you hit me. You might say, by the way, NL, a Vine Sauce reference. Do you watch Vine Sauce? No. Let me give you a little YouTube secret, alright? You don't have a whole lot of time to watch other content creators. The way that I'm introduced to other content creators is via their memes in my own chat. And I gotta say, those guys, I got the best memes anywhere. You know, I support them. I've never seen any of their content, but I can tell you from the memes, I think I would, you know, I would enjoy it. That's the best endorsement I've given any media property in like the last 25 years. We don't need Royal Flush. Or do we need Royal Flush? It's a 12% damage gain. I don't even remember what raffle ticket is. Sometimes you buy something that's free, right? Sure, why not? 12% damage bonus. We haven't found our purple shop yet. I want to see the map. Okay, fine. How have we seen so much of the floor and then also so little of the floor? Hey. I don't like it when I get hit by every enemy 200 times in a row. This run is a high risk, high reward. That's where we're at right now. Dude, it's an upgraded wind slash. Dare I do that for like the 4th run in a row? Replace it at the last minute? I think it's better. It's not that I like wind slash that much. It's like if I'm late in the game and I get the opportunity to take on... Dude, that was sick. I get the opportunity to take an upgraded basic, of course I'm going to take it. I don't really like Flame Breath. I think Flame Breath, the range is too narrow for it to be useful. Man, we already bought the potion there. That's really bad. We need to heal more. We did get our maximum HP up real high. But 161 current HP is not where we want to be. But I guess we're already there. This is an ER room. This room was built for George Clooney and Noah Wiley. That's right, I know 2 actors that were on ER. Can I give you another one? I think John Stamos was on it after the original cast like left and the show was in kind of its nadir, to the best of my memory. Thank you, Raspberry Cookie Box. You've done some glorious work. I really appreciate it. Maybe Double Toil, because it has the word double in it. Doubles our signature charges as well. Doesn't make any sense. But what do I know? Beautiful. When it works, it works. What can I say? Well, this is just the worst thing ever. Those enemies are... They're in the running for worst enemy in the game. I don't think they're the worst enemy in the game. But they're certainly in the running. With their freeze ability. And their unfair techniques. Insubordinate and churlish. Dude, we need some heals. We do still have our respawn, which is really nice. But the respawn is not that relevant because it leaves us with like 50 HP when we come back to life. I don't want 50 HP when I come back to life. I want infinity HP when I come back to life. That might be a little unrealistic. To which I say, I don't want to live in your realistic match. I want to destroy and get a win. It worked. Not exactly high damage, but at least it did something. Please, I'm begging you. Where's my raspberry cookie box? Not the ideal floor. I mean, sure, we have so much gold. I mean, we had the opportunity to take that earlier, but whatever. We have so much gold that we might as well just, like, take whatever we want now. Do I like Circuit Line more than Air Dash? Sure. I consider Air Dash a little bit basic. It's unlikely to be the difference maker, though. Oh, dude. You want to buy some garbage? I actually think Ring of Recycling has been very good for us, surprisingly. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have much garbage to give you. Not as much as I would have thought, at least. We still are at 61 HP. Desperately seeking an opportunity to buy a potion. I actually think, like, when it comes to bosses, the floor is hard. The bosses at this stage of the game tend to be a little bit on the easier side. Anything else you want here? Nothing I can really think of. I think we just get the heck out. Dude, that is not much HP. Strafe Archer. Probably our best option. That's what I mean, right there. The boss is easy. It's the, oh my god, the gold. The boss is easy, and we get HP before all of our boss fights as well. It's the regular enemies are difficult. I think if we make it to the final boss on this one, we got a real good chance. Now, you are not going to take much damage to my effects, unfortunately. So far, so good. 3 is 4. And that's 5. Now, unfortunately, I forgot how to do the attacks I wanted to do. So, kind of a little impotent finish there, but that's okay. I made a terrible mistake. How did that work? I think we had infinity shields left over from not using signature charges, and somehow there was a great merciful benefit for me there. Could you give me like a microsecond to actually do things, by the way? Will you allow me that blessing? Stop recovering so quickly. He's a genius. Did you see the world's greatest dodge? Where were you when the world's greatest dodge was built? In Canton, Ohio. No. Ward of Winds, get out of here. So, having defeated this boss, I think we got the tools now. The question is, do we have the HP? Horned Halo, do not rely on that bringing us back with full HP. Again, it's going to bring us back with like 50. It's not very good. It's just, it's like a failsafe. Should not have jumped into that. It was an extremely costly mistake. But, you know, in my head, I was like, the attack was over. What are you doing? Starting to think we got one too many gap closers for this particular part of the fight. Can't build a single signature. Okay, we're just gonna signature the health to get the heals brought to us. It's alright, you got the signature, just hold it for now. You know you got 2 of them probably, so. I'm so slow. I have 17 HP, but Horned Halo has not brought me back yet. How did we get so low? Bring me back, I'm ready. It brought me back with 100. That's your mistake right there. I'm gonna make you pay for that one. Excuse me, you're supposed to use the ult? Are you not aware of that? No! Oh my god. Oh my god, we won. Never has a run in Slay the Spire been deserved less than that one was, and yet here we are, leaving our electrical infederence all over the concrete. Ooh. That was with the robe that makes our life harder, too, wasn't it? My hands are so sweaty. This is embarrassing. Get me out of here. That was an extremely unlikely and yet wild win. I can't believe our Ice Seekers finished it off for us. That was like an anime. We looked down on them on day 1 of school, and then in the final tournament for dodgeball, they came through in the clutch and proved themselves useful. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!